here's a big tip that I would offer to everyone regarding your health as you get older. When you get to the age of 40, you can't eat the way you normally eat, like the way you ate when you were in your 30s, 20s, teen. And when you get to 50, even worse. You can't eat the way you used to eat when you were 40 or 30. And then by the time you get to my age, in my 60s, even more so. You just can't eat the way you used to eat. It's not necessarily that you used to eat bad, that you were eating burgers and pizza and things like that, but even the quantity of food you can't eat. For example, you might not be able to eat a whole potato. You might have to cut out bread. The carbs will do you in, my friends. So you gotta eat. When you eat carbs, you eat non-starchy carbs, lots of green vegetables, cauliflower, those things. Gotta cut out the bread, cut out the rice, those things. And you also can't eat as frequently, and you have to cut out night eating. That is if you want to keep the weight off, if you want to prevent disease that are related to overweight. You just have to tweak your diet. And that means that some things that you used to enjoy, you just can't touch them anymore. That is what has worked for me. So I started including more protein and fats in my diet, like fish and sardines, chicken once in a while, beef once in a while, eggs. One of my favorites is to whip up eggs with sardine and just steam it in a little butter. I haven't had potatoes in a long time. I don't do rice, I don't do bread, I don't do crackers, I don't do sugar, any of those things, because last year I piled on the weight and I realized it's because I had to change the way I ate. You see, up until the age of 62, my diet was primarily carbs heavy. Potatoes and apples and bananas and, plant-based but healthy plant-based foods. But come age 63, that didn't work for me anymore. So if you find that you're having a difficult time losing the weight and keeping it off, consider tweaking your diet. You have to also cut out night eating. The coffee creamer with the sugar you got to get rid of. That was one of the things that was really doing me under. Some things just got to change, and some things got to change radically. This is Marva Riley. I hope that tip helps you.